Let's meet at the library. Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special video because I am bringing you a book review for Enola Holmes and the Black Barouche by Nancy Springer. Okay, let's just... Cheers! So I'm sure the name Enola Holmes sounds very familiar to all of you because we just had the Netflix movie come out last year, right, in 2020, and I personally became obsessed. I watched it like twice in the week that it came out, I think. I loved everything about it, especially the casting choices, but that's not what we're here to talk about. And it made me so interested in reading the Enola Holmes books because even though they came out a while ago, I never read them when I was growing up. So I was like, I'm gonna have to backtrack and get into them. So when I was given the opportunity to review the newest one coming out, it's been 11 years since the last book in the series, I couldn't turn it down. So The Black Barouche is the 7th installment in the Enola Holmes series. And oh man, what a journey. This novel focuses on Enola as she is, of course, solving a mystery. What else is a Holmes to do, right? And she has, well, I was gonna say she's been visited. She actually picks up a woman who is trying to visit Sherlock, but he is in a bit of a melancholy state. So Enola takes up the case and she is trying to help this woman find her missing twin sister. And it is very mysterious, lots of twists and turns. I personally would have preferred like a couple more twists and turns, but I loved it regardless because the characters really drove this one home for me. Drove this one Holmes for me. Why did I say that? So before we go into the details of the book, I just wanted to show you, because you're probably seeing like this lemonade wondering what's going on. I made myself a little Enola Holmes spread of all the things that she eats at Dunhedge Hall. So I have my chocolate covered cherries that I made. Hold on. That was the best decision to make those. I got my pound cake, my vanilla wafer cookies, not Nilla wafers, salted almonds, don't mind if I do, sandwiches. We've got the lemonade, which I had to make all fancy for this occasion, and of course tea. The only thing I didn't include is like, I think she had like a beef broth of some kind. I don't eat beef, so that was out of the question. This teacup is so itty bitty, it's so cute. I'm gonna have one more cherry, hold on. Okay, let's chat about why I enjoyed this book so much. You guys, I am not kidding. When I got this in the mail, I was like, hold the phones, rest in peace to my like 4 other books that I'm reading because I'm excited and I want to read this right now. And I seriously read it in like 2 sittings. I flew through this. I was so engaged. I love Enola as a character. Like, if you enjoyed the movie, you're absolutely going to love this. It has the same vibes. Like, there's even parts where like Enola kind of talks to the reader, like, dearest reader, blah, 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 which feels just like when she breaks the 4th wall in the movies and like turns to the camera. And I love it. It's so cheeky. It's so cute. I think this book really strikes the right balance of like remaining true to who Sherlock Holmes is supposed to be as a character, and also like making him a figure that we can understand, like, oh yeah, even though he's like that, Enola still cares about her brother. Because I think there's like a fine line between like maintaining his essence and also just like having this jerk of an older brother in this whole book, and that's not the case. I love that like you can see both his personality, and sometimes it clashes with Enola, but they're too alike to actually hate each other. And I think it's a really fun dynamic, especially because there's such a big age difference. Like, they don't always kind of feel like brother and sister. Like, there's kind of like a paternal thing going on, but it's very sweet. I love it. I also cannot explain why, but I just felt so nostalgic reading this. Because like I said, I I never read the Enola Holmes books, so I'm like, why does this make me feel nostalgic? But I think there's just something about the way that it's written, of like Enola describing her outfits and like the mentions of food and like the way certain characters are written. It just reminded me of like all the historical fiction that I read when I was younger and still love to read. But there's something about like middle grade and early YA historical fiction that just, this is it. It's that vibe, and I can't put it into words, but it just like was very comforting for me to read. As I said earlier, I do think this mystery could have used a couple more twists and turns for me personally. I'm pretty good at predicting mysteries, I think. I like to think I am. I don't know. And I definitely was like trying to be like, are they a red herring? Is this person lying? No, 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 no. And like every time I got fancy with it, it was just like, no, it's exactly what you thought, which worked. But I was like, I had all this brain power that was working for nothing. So I don't know. However, I do love how theatrical the mystery was, and I loved the antics that Enola went through trying to solve the mystery and get justice for the wrongs that were done. That all was delectable. I hear thunder. How ooky spooky, perfect for a mystery. Ooh. Okay, a couple last notes I do want to say about this book are that, one, I do want to include a content warning for what would be period appropriate, but to us is very outdated language regarding mental health and also some sexism, which again is with the time, and it's not shown to the reader as like a positive thing, but sometimes there's only so much you can do in historical fiction, you know what I mean? However, Enola herself is like such a feminist character. I love her spirit. I love her can-do attitude. She is a go-getter, and she's gonna do whatever she needs to do to save the day, and I respect that. Like, what a gal. Oh, it's raining. So all in all, I ended up giving Enola Holmes and the Black Barouche 4.5 out of 5 stars. I had such a great time reading this. It really makes me want to go back and read the rest of the series retroactively. I think the first book, if I'm not mistaken, is the plot of the movie. However, I love that so much that I feel like I would still enjoy it. And then I could move on through the other 5 and get back up to this one. So thank you to Wednesday Books for sending me this advanced copy. I literally, yeah, this like made me so happy, and I highly recommend you guys pick this up. Enola Holmes and the Black Barouche comes out tomorrow on August 31st. So yeah, it's so cute. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I would love to hear your thoughts about Enola Holmes, or, I don't know, about Henry Cavill. We can talk about that. That's on topic, right? Thank you all so much for watching, but I need to get back to my little tea party for one, so bye.